How's it going, everyone? We're back in the garage today. We're going to be doing some paint correction on the Mustang. I gave it a good wash the other day, a couple of days ago, and a good through a clay bar to remove any contaminants in the paintwork. So it's all ready for a nice machine polish. We're going to start with a cut with the Meguiars M105, and then follow it up with the M205. Paintwork's not too bad on it actually. It's got a few swirl marks if you look really closely. I'll have to get some like detail shots, but this is you know, since owning it, this is like the first time we've been able to really inspect it. When I first picked it up, it was covered in rain, so it's quite hard to see the quality of the paintwork. But there isn't any dents on it whatsoever. There's a couple of stone chips on front where it's gone right through down to the black plastic. There's not really any major scratches. There's a tiny bit on the roof. Let's see if I can capture this. You see those kind of like some scuff marks on there. There's just like swirl marks pretty much everywhere, courtesy of like wherever the previous owner got the car washed. They kind of wash it with soap and grit, you know, using less than desirable washing techniques. Yeah, so what I'll be using is I just went out and bought a new, just a bog standard like novice DA polisher. My friend Rick, who's into detailing, he offered to lend me his rotary polisher, but having never polished a car thoroughly before by machine, I didn't really feel comfortable going straight onto a rotary and putting it straight onto the paintwork of a Mustang, so I went out and bought that DA, and then I also got the Meguiars cutting disc and Meguiars finishing disc, which pairs with the Meguiars mirror glaze ultra cut compound, and then wherever the finishing polish is. So I'll get my camera set up. Hopefully I'll be able to do it in the garage. So I've made myself a little bit of space to get around the car. Probably have to open the front door to do bonnet, which is probably going to take me forever with the size of this thing. Let's do that in about 6 stages. So I'll record the process. I'll throw up some before shots now. I'll try and get some after shots and show you the difference. So a quick update, I did a full pass of the M105 cutting compound all around the car. It's made a good job. It's got rid of most of the swirl marks. There's still a couple of little areas where I want to go and do like a second pass, as much as I want to get straight onto the next M205 stage and get it all nice and shiny and finished off. I've got to kind of take the time on those areas, because you don't really want to move on to finer polish before you've got every single like defect out on that initial cutting compound. So we're spend a bit more time today on those little bits, and then hopefully I'll be able to get onto that final polish, do the whole panel, the whole car once again, all the way around, and then I'm going to do the whole thing again with by hand with the wax to give it a nice shine and finish it off. So let's get cracking once again.
You never wrong, and I'm never right, and you win all the rounds. Every fight, that's why. Can't stand the day we always get in your way. You just keep getting your way. You just keep getting your way. Selfish, so I decided not to get in your way. It's time to do it my way, and that means getting away from you. You're selfish, you're selfish, you're selfish.
polishing done. I'm absolutely knackered now, so I'm going to have a rest before doing the last stage, which is going to be a coat of wax. I might leave that till the morning and do it outside because my fingers are tingling from all that polishing. But yeah, it's looking quite good. Once again, I don't know if you'll be able to see anything on camera, but it's nice and shiny now. So let's see if I can see myself in it. Hello, you see me? Get some, well, there we go. Some nice reflections there, look. Can't really see any swirl marks now. So that last polish must have got rid of a couple of them. So yeah, looking pretty good. There was a nasty like circular patch on bonnet where there must have been some like bird turd or something that had been scrubbed off. I can't see that at all now, which is pretty good. Only bit that I can see is just those bits on that roof. A couple of lines somewhere. Can't even see it on camera, but there's one there, one there. I think there's just swirls around a bit like that. Not quite as prominent as they were before though, so job well done, I think. Right, so there we go, wash, clay bar, 2-stage polish and wax complete. My Mustang is now nice and shiny. I did spot a couple of swirls that still exist under certain angles in the sunlight, but it's so much more reflective than it was originally. Not a bad job for a first time amateur. With some proper washing, I'll hopefully not have to go through that again for a while, or at least next time it'll just be a once over with the finishing polish. Future washes should be a breeze after that application of wax, until it gets completely filthy again, which probably won't be too long. So hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully I'll have some real mod videos coming soon if my order finally arrives this week, so stay tuned for those. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.